There is a word in Sanskrit, and I feel if everybody can get that concept, you can understand so much about yourself and how to become the director. Yeah? The word is Samskaras. Anybody heard about that? Samskaras. Samskaras literally means, sams means intense, kara means activity, doing something. When you do something intensely over a period of time, over and over and over and over again, you begin to carve a pathway in your mind. Does that make sense? So if you were to think about this, whatever you are used to doing for the last 6 months, we went through summer and there was a certain pace of activity. When the equinoxes come around, this is almost like a red, yellow, and green light thing. The equinoxes are the yellow light. We say it's about to change to something else. Yes? Right now we're in this fall equinox. This is about slowing your pace down. Samskaras, I have been working at a certain place. I have been creating a passage in my mind that is used to working at a certain pace, that is used to thinking at a certain pace. Flexibility in yoga is all about, can I change that pace? Can I change that pattern? Can I change that attitude? Did you think yoga was all about turning into a physical pretzel? A lot of people call us about that and say, well, I've never done yoga before, but I'm just not flexible. And I always get this little smile on my face. I'm like, oh, come on in, we'll teach you how to be that. But initially, before the physical yoga came along, yoga really was meant mentally. How can I be so flexible in my being that I can change my samskaras at will? Now think about it this way. There are certain things that you have been doing since you were a child. Not just an actual action, the way you think, the way you perceive. Yes? You know that there's different personalities in your family, yes? Okay, so think about them. Do you see that maybe your grandparents are still doing and perceiving things the exact same way as they were when you were little? With no change at all? In fact, they despise change. They don't like it. Yes? Think about yourself. Your attitudes, your patterns, your ways of perceiving the world. If you are one of those people who has become bitter over a period of time because of circumstances, if you become resentful, you will find that you will pick that up from people whether they intend to or not. Have you ever had that misunderstanding? Somebody didn't mean that at all, but you pick that. Yes? Why do you think that is? Somewhere along the way, you were building a canal in your mind, and your energy finds the path of least resistance. What we do in these classes is we say, hang on a second, I am aware, I'm awake to my patterns. I can see my patterns. I can see why I continue to create dissidence in myself. Why do I keep self-sabotaging myself? What is that within me that continues to do that? It is a samskara. Now you have a word for it. You have become used to identifying yourself with your patterns and wearing them as a badge of honor, in a way. Haven't you? I interviewed a yoga teacher yesterday. And the first few words out of her mouth, I'm very impatient. I had to do my yoga training in 21 days. I couldn't take months and months to do this. I had to do it in 21 days. I'm like, okay, we're done. But that was a badge of honor. I am impatient. Do you recognize it? You say it to your friends all the time. You declare your patterns to your friends all the time and you wear it as a badge of honor, as if this can never change. This is me. This pattern is me. I'm always tired. I just don't have energy. I'm just upset. This bugs me. Those are samskaras. If you start to identify with them, now you have become the character who is caught in its play. Do you see that? What is a sign of a good actor? They become their character. They take it on for even, don't we hear it in Bollywood? Hollywood? Yeah. Hollywood. They take on a character and they can't come out of it for months after. We say, oh, that's a really good actor. Intense. Right? You are really good actors too. Very intense about it too. You took on a role and then you started to identify with it. You couldn't let it go. Maybe when you were a child. Maybe when the circumstance was difficult. But you haven't let it go. So you have to develop flexibility to be able to direct your energy, not in channeling into that path of least resistance, but create another one at will. And say, no, you do not go through that path again. You will move around it. You will take the 405 today instead of 91. Right? Do you do that with yourself? Or is this news for you? New, something new. Yes? Can you identify some of your identifications? Tell me that. Speak it out, something that you tell other people, this is who I am. Which is a pattern in you.
I'm blunt.
I'm blunt. Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. Anyone?
Me too.
Say again?
I'm tired.
Tired.
Low energy.
I'm low energy.
Just call it lazy.
I'm lazy. Come on. You know what you identify with.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a big one. That is a huge one. Thank you for saying that. How many of you are always thinking that in your head when you make a mistake? I'm such an idiot. What has happened? You identified with a pattern. And as long as you identify with it, you can't change it. You see? Do you know that's the most precious thing to us is our identity? You will never on purpose change it, even though you don't like it. I'm always late. I can never do anything right. I'm always being taken advantage of by others. I'm a loser. This is a very deep concept, and I'm just kind of planting a little seed with you guys today. This takes deep self-study and self-awareness. But one thing with Kundalini Yoga that is natural is self-awareness. I just became aware of my pattern. Yes or no? Did you become aware of it, whether you spoke it out loud or not? You've identified the identification? Yes? Are you wanting to change it?
Yes. Yes.
Our class today is very gentle, again, because we have to move from the sun energy into the more cooling, calming moon energy. So it's a gentle class with a lot of pranayama in it. Use this time when we are breathing. The first exercise is just breathing in a certain pattern. When you're doing this, I want you to locate that identification that has caught you in that character and tell yourself, constantly remind yourself throughout that pranayama that this is changeable. I can step out of that character. I can change my samskaras. Do you follow what I'm saying? Energy is like water, just a subtler way of water. Water will flow through whatever channel is open to it. Yes? The deeper the channel, more water will flow through it. Energy is exactly the same. When you do something habitually over and over and over and over again, you are just digging a deeper channel through which your energy will go. Now your job is to fill that channel up and dig a different one. Would it take time? Would you give up after the first day when you just drew the line? So, this is not working. Would it take a while? Well, one thing I can tell you, if you do something consciously, it takes way less time to get to that result as compared to when you do something unconsciously. The pattern that you already have was created unconsciously, yes? So it's taken a lot of years to create it. But if you consciously try to create a different channel now, it won't take as long.
For more inspirational offerings, visit us at sevenchakrayoga.com.